Okay, so this is the new update in Rivals. I already posted a video of skin case opening. This is kind of everything you need to know for the new update. Update 13, rotating queues. The brand new rotating game mode queues are here. From now on, experience a brand new game mode every week in the play page. Brand new game modes will be releasing weekly for the rest of the summer, starting with Juggernaut. They don't tell us how many, though. How many game modes? Arcade server. There's been a lot of changes we made to the traditional game modes, Team Deathmatch and Free Fall. To start off, both of these game modes have been merged into one place, the arcade server. I do not like that because now you can't pick what it is. It's always random, right? So it's always random what game mode you get. And and they only added, so you'll see after. Games in the arcade server will now alternate between all available game modes, one after another. So you can't pick to do free-for-all the whole time. To keep the gameplay fresh, we've limited the number of votable maps in the arcade server to 3. Well, there is, you'll pick 3 maps, so then you can vote for them. We also made it that the map will the most votes always win. I don't like that. Game modes inside of the arcade server have also been given health and ammo drops after eliminating player. You'll drop health and ammo, which you can use to replenish your losses and continue battling. That's like, you basically, if you get a lot of kills, you basically can't die. Like, if you're using the paintball gun, you can basically get unlimited ammo. You can now also quickly respawn in the arcade server. Simply press your jump keybind or the tap respawn button. Instead of respawning automatically, you have to tap it. We also understand that many of you prefer playing these game modes over classic duels, which is daily tasks and bonus can be which is why daily tasks and bonus tasks can now be completed in the arcade server. I thought they always could, but Team Deathmatch has been completely changed. Instead of players competing against their own teammates for the individual win, entire teams can now win the game. Eliminating an enemy player now increases your team's score. Once your team reaches 250 points, everyone on your team wins. You may also switch teams while playing Team Deathmatch so the enemy team isn't too big. Play now in the arcade server. Gun game. So this is in the arcade server. I think it is going to be here forever. So a brand new game mode is here in the arcade server. Gun game. Race through a random sequence of weapons to be the first to eliminate a player with a glassed shard. A glassed shard, what I saw is, so basically the last 2 weapons, you're given, every kill you get like the next weapon, right? But the last one, you get a glass weapon and it's one shot. Like you shoot and it shoots them, even if you hit a body shot, it one taps them. And then the last one is a glass shard. It's like a knife, looks like a knife. I think it looks like a karambit, but it only does 1 damage instead of 40. It does do 150 to the back though. So yeah, you don't need to have any weapons unlocked to enjoy this game mode. Experience Rivals' entire arsenal of weapons for free. Gun game supports up to 16 players, has health and ammo drops, supports completing your daily tasks and bonus tasks, and contains all the other great things the arcade server has to offer. Play now in the arcade server. Private servers. We want private servers to be a place where all players can play the game for fun with their friends. With that being said, there are amazing new things we've added to private servers. You can now use locked weapons in a private server. This feature can be turned off by the private server owner. So you know when you join a private server, the owner can ban people. They can do 1v1s in the shooting range, right? But now if you're in a 1v1 in a private server, like you won't do your tasks, obviously, or whatever. But if there's like a noob and they only have default loadout, they get a chance to use every loadout. So I think that's good. Private servers owner can now change a bunch of settings for the queue pads. You can now change the dual mode, number of players, turn on unlimited time, and more. That's true. Every single old and upcoming game mode is now available to play in private servers. Game mode, old and upcoming. Okay. I don't know what that exactly means, but Gun Game is now available to play in private servers too. By the way, private servers are completely free, no strings attached. That is true. Completely free. Oh, skins. Here we go. There are 11 new skins added to the skin case 3. Legendary spray bottle for the spray. New legendary void rifle skin for the energy rifle. I actually got that skin. It's actually a pretty cool skin. New legendary gun saw skin for the gunblade. Cerulean axe for the battle axe. I got that one. Air horn skin for the war horn. My brother got that one. Masterpiece skin for the riot shield. I got that. Hydro pistols for the energy pistols. Shady chicken sandwich for the jump pad. Violin crossbow skin for the crossbow. My brother got the violin one. Bag of money skin for the satchel. And like the throwing stars for the daggers. And all these skins are now available in Skin Case 3. Key bundles. The legendary key bundle now contains the brand new mythical shot key skin for the shotgun. The ultra key bundle now contains the brand new mythical Keezy for the Uzi. And that's actually true. And they changed a lot of these buttons. See, there's like buttons correlated with each thing. And they did in fact do that shot key. Shot key is really cool. It has like a really good sound. Just good animation just in general. See, they added like these like notifications and stuff, but back to it. So that's cool. I thought they were gonna release the paintball thing, the paintball key that was leaked, but apparently they only do popular weapons. I don't think that Uzi and shotgun is that popular. Shotgun's a little bit more popular than Uzi, but who uses Uzi in 2025? Like Mini Bloxia used to use it when the game first came out when it was good, but now it's just, it kind of is trash now. But I think I don't know if they're going to make a utility. I was excited for the utility, an ultra key bundle spot, or maybe even legendary key bundle. But, yeah, I guess they don't. And also, today I watched Mud's news video, showed it to him, and he actually said, yeah, that he's making a prediction. He didn't think it was that key paintball gun, that leak that was going to be in the game, because, they only use classic weapons, and it has always been a classic weapon, right? Burst rifle, it got nerfed. It's still pretty good, though. Energy rifle, it got buffed. Grenade launcher buffed. Slingshot. Whatever. Spray, jump pad. It got, launch velocity increased by 20%. Max ammo increased from 1 to 2. I like that. Now you can rematch after a duel ends if you play through matchmaking. Big Onyx has been added to the 1v1, v2, and the 2v2v2 map pools. Splash now has a smaller playable area. High elo rank duels will no longer support rematching to prevent abuse. Hiding your HUD will no longer have the map voting screen. You can now see all of your recent notifications in the new inbox page. Dozens of quality of life additions and fixes for controller players. Yes, they made like the tasks on the side smaller here. And they just add a bunch of buttons, right? Like you can press this button to go out and this one button to leave and this one for contracts and skins and wraps and charms and finishers. Yeah. So they decided that. I don't really like it because it just I could do without it. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You can now speak to the NPCs in the lobby. Improve top bar and queue. Wait, you can speak to them? Nosny interact. I can speak with Nosny. Yes, I can just... Yes, you can just speak to them. I think I can speak to Sensei too. Sensei Warrior, interact, yep. And then there's this guy over here, right? Neko, or whatever his name is. how you pronounce that, I don't know. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Yeah, so bug fixes. Fix a bug with travel that allowed players to fling themselves really fast. Fix a bug where mobile players will be able to form mini double jump after sliding jumping. Animations wouldn't play properly. Aim button stayed after shooting with a sniper crossbow. Reloading and aiming, and player name tags were incorrectly. I already claimed the reward, but we're gonna play some of the new. We're gonna play some arcade server and some Juggernaut. So we'll see you.